Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Raisa here. I trust you guys had a wonderful week and are gearing up for our upcoming week. Today we're going to visit the energies that may affect us from the week of April the 22nd through to the 28th. Alright guys, first of all I'd like to thank you guys for listening to my channel. For those of you that have been following me for the last few years, thank you guys. I truly appreciate you. I appreciate those of you that have donated to my channel, those of you that have contacted me for private readings, those of you that have positive comments for my videos. Thank you guys. I truly love you. And you know that I do these things from my heart. Last week I think we spoke about judgment, judging others, being judgy with the way that we describe others or think of other people, and trying to control those negative thoughts in one way or another. Today we're going to be talking about self-respect, respecting ourselves, respecting those around us, knowing that there are boundaries, trying to focus on the mind, the body, and the soul, trying to help ourselves become better persons, become better souls, more advanced, trying to help others, which is what we're here to do, become enlightened and help others, then also raise their vibrations and start to know that there is more to life than meets the eye. You know, there's more to your friends, there's more to the people around us, there's more to our soul groups. They're there for reasons, even the ones that teach us some very difficult lessons. We have to thank them because they have helped us with the lesson that we chose to learn in this particular incarnation. Alright, as I was shuffling, as always, I always get cards that come out. They help me with my channeling. They help me bring the message of the week to you. Okay, I used a deck this week. That's a mediumship deck. Messages from your guides. The first card that came out was Hello from Heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking about them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. We need to know that we are never alone. We're always receiving messages from our guides, from our family members, people that we have loved, our ex-partners, children. We have many on the other side. We have guides as well that walk with us in every lifetime. They also assist us with learning our lessons and to keep us on the right path. There's going to be this week certain symbols that you'll see that may represent someone, that may remind you of someone that's on the other side. They're trying to tell you, we've been sending you messages. We want you to know that we are here with you all the time. We never leave your side. You're never alone. You don't have to fear. We help guide you, and we send you symbols along the way so that you know that you are on the right path, so that you know that the messages are coming from them, and they're very synchronistic in the way that they happen, so that you know you're being guided. So pay attention to the signs, pay attention to symbols, pay attention to things that other people say, because your guides are trying to bring you a specific message this week. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So again, pay attention to the people that come into your life this week, to the people that are recently have arrived in your life, or just new people that you're noticing are saying things or doing things that perhaps are synchronistic with what you're thinking about or what you're wanting to do. You're being asked to study something. For those of you that want to start school or want to take a specific class or want to learn something new, this is your sign. This is your sign that's telling you that as you go to this class, as you go to this new place that may teach you something, or maybe learn something on the internet, open a new book, there's something that you've been wanting to study. You're being asked to go ahead and do it because it'll be very transformational for you, whatever it is. It could be about your health. It could be a new career. It could be an advancement for work. It could just be spirituality, learning something new when it comes to the occult. Okay, whatever it is that you've been wanting to do or learn a little bit more, you're being asked to do it. because the energy is going to help you, and that's just another one of the signs that your guides could be giving you at this time. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when you reach out, if they see you at a low point. Oh no. Know when to reach out if they see you at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there's always hope. This card has come out to let you know that what you are praying for, don't give up. It may not have happened yet because there's still other things that need to occur in your life before it can. Your loved ones from heaven are saying, we're okay, everything is fine. Every now and then light a candle for them and give them a little prayer so that their souls are elevated a bit more, so that they assist you as well. If you need to converse with one of the guides or one of your family members that have passed, go ahead and do it. Light a little candle, take some time to meditate and rest and relax your mind and communicate with them. You will see the signs that they'll send you as a response to whatever you communicated with them, okay? And they'll be in a very synchronistic way, the way that they happen, so that you know that it's coming directly from your guides or from your loved ones. For those of you that have your Father in heaven, they are sending a hello. For those of you that have your father still here in the physical, you need to spend some time with them, because a father's bond is very, very potent, especially for females. Females always love their daddies more than their moms for some reason. They really make a bond with their fathers. I guess because it's the opposite sex. There's more of a reflection there that you're learning from your father. So you need to communicate with them if they're still alive. Spend some time with them, talk to them, hug them, kiss them, tell them how much you love them, show them how much you care for them. If you've had issues with your father in the past, you need to try to overcome that. That's something that perhaps is holding you back when it comes to success in a relationship. If you are in a relationship or if you're not in a relationship, there's issues from your father that is holding you back from happiness in a relationship. So you need to spend time communicating with them. If they are on the other side, then again, light a candle, spend some time meditation, speak to your father, tell him how you feel, tell him what you feel, and eventually you will get your response from your communication with your father on the other side. Now, there's a lot of things that we need to work on this week, especially your thoughts, your mind, your health when it comes to your mental health. That internal conversation that we have with ourselves all of the time. We need to make sure that those thoughts that we're having are positive, that when we see them going into a negative direction, that we're able to stop them and switch them to something positive, something that will help us, not something that will pull us back or lower our vibrations because they are negative. Okay, we also need to be aware of our body. If our body is hurting somewhere, if something hurts you, if there's something not quite right, we need to focus on that. We need to send that healing energy. Again, our thoughts, being positive, will help a lot. Our cells are alive. Whatever we think of ourselves, of our body, it's listening all of the time. You need to know this. So we need to raise our vibration by thinking positive thoughts. It'll help our body. If you're constantly looking in the mirror and saying, well, I don't like the way I look, I need to change this, I need to change that, it's going to remain that way until you start saying, you know what, I love myself. I love the way that I look. And if you want to lose weight or naturally start to change the way that your body looks, you need to work towards it and do it in a positive way. Yes, I'm losing weight. Yes, I have the figure that I've always dreamed of. Yes, I'm going in the right direction. And then watch what you eat. Watch the thoughts that you have. Spend time meditating. Sometimes when you relax and you meditate, it helps lose weight, believe it or not. Because sometimes the stress of your job, the stress of the family around you, the stress of relationships can make you gain weight. It's your hormones that do this to you. So you need to be aware. There's also changes in cycles, especially for women. When we go from having a period to not having a period, or going to the menopause, our bodies tend to change a lot. And our thought patterns do as well, because we no longer have those hormones attacking us constantly. So you need to know this as well. Lots of things will slow down and change, but you will become clear in your mental process. It won't be quite as fluctuant, always up and down like a big roller coaster. And I'm sorry if you're a guy and you had to hear that. I just had to say it. It's part of what I'm talking about today. It's part of self-respect. It's part of taking control of your thoughts and your mind. And you don't have to prove anything to anyone. If you're a male and you're listening to this, you know what you bring to a relationship. You know what it means to be a male, to be the head of a household. If you're a female, you know what you bring to a relationship. You are the one that moves all of the pieces of that game in your relationship. You're the one that takes care of the children. You're the one that plans for the meals, it plans for schools, it takes care of your husband in one way or another. So you have to come together in your mind, your thoughts. You have to respect yourself and know who you are. If there's a relationship that has ended in your life, it ended for a reason. It ended because the lesson was learned or not learned. But you could not bring yourself to the level of that other soul anymore. There was a lesson there that both of you needed to learn, and you needed to part. If you are single and you're hoping for a new relationship, is that something that you need in your life, or is it something that you want? Because the universe will know. If you have a desire for something that you really don't need, it may take a while to manifest, because in your life you don't need it. And maybe the universe is waiting for you to realize, well, I don't need that particular type of relationship anymore. I'm okay with the way that I am. There's certain things you don't need in your life as you go through different cycles. You need to know that we're constantly evolving, we're constantly changing. If a relationship is what you want, then you need to know what of the past you don't want that to re-manifest. You need to know that certain parts of your past don't need to manifest anymore in your life because they were negative. There were lessons that you were learning that you don't need to bring them back into your life. So you need to take control of your mind, of your thoughts, and make sure that they're positive, that you're moving forward in life, that the things that you are asking the universe for, that you desire, is something that you actually need in your life. It's something that you really want to experience in your life, not just a desire, because when you get it, it will not last. Okay, because it's not resonant with your soul. It's not something that you are learning anymore. It's something that you've already learned. It's in the past now. So you have to move forward, okay? You have to learn that spirituality is something important that we are connecting with at this time. Let's see if I've already talked about it. Okay, back to the cards. For some of us, we have people in our lives that we try to help. There's relationships that we try to help, but we need to surrender the idea that we can fix someone, or that we can change the way that that someone is. The only one we can fix or change is ourselves, not anyone else. Once we work on ourselves, everything around us will change. It will improve. You'll start to see things in a different light. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So the people around you, you don't have to always think about changing them or trying to fix them or trying to help them. If they can't help themselves, you must move on to the next lesson. Because we cannot fix or help everyone. We need to stop being in denial about that. You know, if there's a relationship that's not working, or something that isn't going the right way for you, that's draining your energy, that's not helping you advance, that's bringing you down, you need to separate from that relationship. Accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions, whether you want to stay or not. You can't go through life with a blindfold on, because that really isn't going to help you when it comes to relationships, which we have been working on relationships during this week. We've been working on all kinds of relationships, and we can't be in denial. If there's something that isn't working, you have to bring it to their attention, to your own attention. You have to know, okay, this isn't working, so now I have to make the best decision that I can for my own health, for my own well-being, for my mind, for my body, for my soul. That's something that we need to work on this week. We need to work on our thoughts, making them positive. We need to work on our body. Start exercising, eat healthier. I always say that. I know I've said that more than once, and I'm saying it again because it works together. It's the triangle of healthy thoughts, healthy body, healthy spirit. And we need to work on all three areas. If you help your mind, it will improve your body. Therefore, it improves your soul, your spirit. You're happier. You want to learn more. You advance more. You teach others as well because of it. Surrender to your intuition. Your intuition, again, and I've said this a couple of times because it has been highlighted, is trying to guide us. It's trying to help us. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. This is the way that our guides are working, through sending us messages and synchronistic events. But if we don't feel it, if we don't listen to our intuition, we're going to miss a lot of the important things. Okay, we're going to stumble around a lot. And again, surrender to negative thinking. Negative thinking really puts a hamper on a lot of things because it stops the messages from coming in from the divine because you're vibrating too low. You cannot see them. You will not experience them with a lower vibration. You'll experience other messages that you're not going to like. You have control over your thoughts. When your negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Change your thoughts. Notice them and change them. And yes, you can say thank you for sharing and then just move on to the next thing, a more positive, so that you become lighter. More positive thoughts, more positive communications from your guides will come to you. You'll start to notice them more because you can see them more. You won't be vibrating so low that you miss everything that your guides are trying to show you, especially the angelic guides. If you're not vibrating high enough, you're going to miss it completely. But they're synchronistic and they're always there. We just don't always get them because of our thoughts being dark. Because we eat meat. Sometimes the meat has a lot of medicine that they inject or stuff that they put into them to make them, get more meat quicker, get fatter, get this heavier, whatever, so they can sell them. And it all affects our body. It affects our sleeping process. It affects how we get our messages from our guides. It lowers our vibrations, in other words, especially in the dream time. Your angelic guides are asking you to trust in the divine, to trust in the messages that you get. Listen to your intuition, follow your guidance, and don't stop. Once you know that something has been divinely inspired or given to you through divinity, through your guides or through an angelic guide, which you'll know the difference between something that comes that makes you happy, a thought that's positive 100%, than one that isn't. You have to know, and you'll know that it comes from your guides because the way it comes to you so synchronistically that you'll know that didn't come from you. That was divinely guided. You'll notice it once you start vibrating a little higher, less negative thinking. I pulled a deck, or I pulled some cards from the Michael deck that I have. So more angelic guidance. Believe and trust. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. We need to strengthen our resolve a bit more. Our belief in a higher power. A belief in being guided. Let go of fear. Another card that specifies fear. Clear thinking. Follow your guidance. Intuition is very important for this week. You need to follow your intuitive guidance. There may be things that are going to happen in your life in the next coming weeks that you're going to have clear thoughts about it. Okay, so you don't stumble around. You need to listen to your gut feeling. If someone is painting a picture and it looks too pretty, always know that you have a choice to be honest and say no. that's not for me, or no, I'd rather not. Follow your intuition. Don't fall for the trap. If you have been single for a while and someone new starts to come into your life and starts conversation, if it's not something that you like or someone that you like, please don't go there. You can remain as friends. Follow your intuition will tell you if it's something that, yes, is perfect for you, or something that's just come in because you're starting to open up to attract new people. But it's not for you. You know what you desire. You know what the universe can bring for you. Trust. Believe and trust that it can come. But you need to allow it in, and you need to work on the negative thoughts or perhaps attachments to your past relationships. Things that did not work out. And ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation. If there's something that you're trying to manifest in your life, or something you're trying to let go so that something new can come in, ask for angelic guidance. Ask for their assistance. They can help. But we need to ask. Alright, let's see how our week is going to go, guys. Beginning of the week. Looking at things from another perspective. Energy that doesn't seem to be moving forward, so we're learning a lesson. There's things that we need to learn. There's symbol signs that we still need to get. We're just waiting around for enlightenment. So there's things that we want to manifest in our lives, or things that are about to manifest, but we are waiting. We are in a waiting mode. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Inspiration that's inspired directly from the divine. That's coming. But we need to see things from a different perspective first. First card. This is a traditional hangman in the regular tarot. Here it's called the turnaround. Turning your life around by looking at things from a different perspective, by seeing what's not working, what's not moving forward, the things that you want to manifest that are not working for you, and how you need to turn your life around, your thoughts around, the way that you manifest things. There's something that you're still learning. There's a lesson that's still coming. This is the card of enlightenment, of sacrificing yourself for something that you want to manifest, or sacrificing yourself for those that you love. Okay? Until the time comes for the change, and you'll know it when it comes. So the beginning of the week is going to feel like not much is being manifest, not much is going on, or you may be asked to sacrifice something, your time, your efforts, for someone else, for a group of people, perhaps at work, for your family. There's something that you are sacrificing, but you are learning to see things from a different perspective. The next card is the King of Trees. This is the King of Pentacles. For some of you, there could be a new person that comes into your life, someone that's already situated when it comes to their finances, someone that's at the top of their game. They could have property, they could be a boss, someone new that comes into your life that is very grounded in their energy. They're already pretty much situated in their lives, so they don't need anything from you. They are ready, okay? He's the architect. Someone that's very generous. Someone that's very loving. Okay. The next card is the Three of Hearts. This is celebrations. This is parties. So this is someone that you could meet during a celebration or something new that you go and do. Maybe you're invited to a party. Maybe you're invited to go out. Maybe you just go out to celebrate one day with your friends. And there you meet this person that's going to come into your life and help you, either with your finances, help you ground your finances, something that they tell you, something that you hear, or someone that's good for a partnership with you, okay? The next card is the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Stars, where you're hoarding things. You're trying to grab on to all of your passions, all of your ideas, trying to do more than you can, taking on responsibilities from other people that you should be letting go. So it's time to let go of some things so you don't have such a heavy weight, such heavy responsibility when it comes to the last part of the week. This reading could represent your work. It could represent sacrificing something for a more stable future, okay? Being very successful when it comes to your finances. Being able to appreciate it and spend time with your friends. Celebrating your newfound stability in life. Be careful not to hoard too many responsibilities or oppressive energy from others. Be careful, because as you're celebrating, spending time with other people and taking on lots of responsibilities when it comes to your finances, you can take on too much of a load. This card represents hurting your back. It represents taking too much of a load. So whether it's mental, spiritual, it could be at work, too much of a load put on you by other people. Be careful not to allow it. You have the last card here is the Six of Swords. This is a card of transition. It's a card of moving away from a time where you have been very oppressed with a lot of responsibility. Okay? It has made you very stable when it comes to your finances, but it has also put a lot of stress on you, so be very careful. You will be celebrating something with friends, but for the time being, you're having to sacrifice something. Either your freedom, your time, you're having to work harder because of it. So something is going to happen, but it will help you when it comes to your finances. It will help you join up with those around you. For some of you, there's a new inspiration that's coming into your life, a new idea that you're going to get when it comes to work or romance. It could be a new person that comes into your life again. If I were to look at this reading in a way of romance or love, there's some sacrifices you need to make when it comes to you and your partner. Okay, you need to start looking at things from a different perspective, your whole relationship, especially if you've been having differences of opinion. Your partner may be very grounded in their energy, very hard to get them to look at things from a different perspective because of the way that they are, because they're settled in the way that they've always done things, and they're very difficult to try to change or to try to bring something new, because they are the architect of their own life, the architect of everything that they have manifest in life. It's hard to get them to look at things differently. But you may want to spend some time with them, or perhaps with friends, getting out a night or two to try to liven the attitude a little bit more when it comes to your partner, because there could be a lot of responsibilities that they have or that you have, and you need to lighten your load a little bit by celebrating with your friends, spending some time together with them during this week, okay, so that you can transition from this oppressive energy. For some of you, this represents leaving a relationship or moving from one stage of your relationship where you have been very burdened with responsibilities to a place where you're more at peace. Maybe this grounded energy has come in and really helped you a lot. Someone could be giving you advice about your finances. Someone could be giving you advice about your relationship. This could represent you or your partner, or someone new that comes into your life if you are single. Remember not to let other people put too much responsibility on you, because it will hurt you. It will hurt you. Spend some time with your friends. If there's a new inspiration that comes into your mind, run with it. Whatever this is. This could be a new person. This could be an idea that's coming into your mind this week, perhaps through meditation, perhaps something you hear, or just one of the synchronistic signs that your guides are going to bring to you. You may have some visions this week. You'll get them during meditation, or maybe while you sleep. It could have to do with your innate skills, with a talent that you have that perhaps you have not used. And once you start using it, you'll get your visions. That creative, passionate talent that some of you have that you may not even have tapped into yet. This could be what helps you with the transitions, moving forward. Being able to release some of the burdens or stress that you may have during this week when it comes to work, finances. You being your own architect of your own work, of what you can actually do. Okay, either way, they're going to celebrate the work that you do during this week. But you will have to sacrifice some time. Remember your skills. You're good at what you do, so continue to do that. Simply love. If you have any thoughts of the past, because this is a Six of Cups, this could bring you nostalgic thoughts of your childhood, of your past, which you may have some this week. Because you're clearing out some energy, you're working on changing your thought patterns. You're working on sacrificing some of the things that you need to change in your life in order to move forward, in order to become more stable. So that could be what you're sacrificing this week. The time with relationships so that you can become more stable when it comes to your finances. It'll bring a lot of responsibilities or oppressive energy, but you will be celebrated for your hard work. Just make sure that it's not more than you can take on. You'll have to continue to communicate with those around you. But this is coming together perhaps of someone new. For some of you, you may have a visit from your children, or you may go to visit them, which will bring a lot of thoughts from the past. It'll bring a lot of enlightenment as well. There's probably new things that you need to catch up on with your children that you may not know, or that you may not have seen them for a while, and you need to communicate with them. You need to spend time with them. It'll help raise your vibrations as well. And again, this could also be coming together with someone that has children, if you are single. Meeting someone new that has children, that's very loving and kind, that's very balanced in their romantic life, or in their emotional life, I should say. Alright guys, let's see, I have time for the interactive part of the reading. Again, pick A, B, or C. I'm going to use my new deck. Again, we're still confronting our dark side. This card comes out almost every week. We're still working with our inner child. We're still working to confront our fears. So continue to do so, because it'll help you move forward. You still haven't been able to conquer that. Our fears, negative thinking, negative thought patterns. We need to learn to trust in the universe a bit more and in the path that we need to follow. Listen to our intuition. Okay, if I don't do that, I won't stop getting messages. Just stop it. the bottom of the deck was the Four of Hearts. It's the depression card. It's not knowing what to do, missing an opportunity, being locked away in your own mind with the past, thinking of times when you may have been happy or thought that you were happier, but those times ended for a reason. So you kind of don't know what direction to take, so you need to break away from that a little bit. Again, positive thinking, knowing that you're on the right path, following your intuitive guidance from your higher self or from your guides. It all depends where it comes. For all of us, it'll be different. All right. You're going to get some clarifications for some of the things that have been occurring that you don't know about, whether it's family or work or your own self, whatever you're trying to work on, there will be clarification. So again, listen to your intuition and watch for signs. For those of you that chose A, reaching out to others. Showing them what a good work you what good work you do, reaching out to others when it comes to your work environment this week. If you've got too much of a load on, you need to ask others for help, okay? Because they will be there to help you. Reach out to others. Reach out to other people that have your same talents. Get to know what it is that you love about yourself, about your own talents. And then reach out to others that may be doing the same thing or that could help with some advice. The devil's in the details. Again, being enslaved by negative thinking, by patterns, by old relationships, trying to work again with your ego, with yourself, with your negative thoughts, trying to raise your vibrations, releasing those chains that bind you to the past, to your thoughts that are not positive, that are not pro-self and pro-others. Again, remember, no judgment thoughts about yourself or about other people, and trying to raise your vibrations. Knight of Trees, Custodian. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This tells me that you need to spend more time meditating, more time outdoors, so that it helps ground your energy. You will get your enlightenment. You just need to open up to it, and you need to be able to allow yourself to receive the messages from the divine. This is slow moving energy. That means it's going to be very slow, you being able to open up to this energy or being able to receive your messages, or come to a point where you can meditate clearly, listen to the messages if they're audible, or if you're listening to your thoughts at the time, what message comes in that perhaps didn't come from you. Also, when you meditate, you get visions. You will get visions. You could hear something in the vision. You could hear a name. You could hear something that's happening in your vision. You just need to learn to meditate. That will help you break away from this negative thoughts. And if you need to reach out to someone to help you with the technique or with something along those lines, please do it. Someone that may know more than you do about that. Alright, if you chose B, you have here dedicated effort. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is something that you do, that you work very, very hard at making it perfect. Whether it's a skill, whether it's something at work, whether it's a relationship that you are working very hard to either perfect the relationship that you're in, get along better with your mate, or if you're single, trying to perfect yourself to the point where you can open up finally to allow a new person in. Someone that you can love and that they can love you unconditionally. So you're working very hard at that. The angels see that, and you're going to get your blessings. This is the Hierophant. This is the Pope. This is someone that you go to for advice. This is also a spirit guide that could be bringing you the keys of knowledge. Something about yourself that's going to help you as you move forward this week. This could also mean going to church or going to a temple. Meditation. Spirituality. The next card is the King of Hearts, the healer. So either a water sign that steps into your life to help you. The King of Hearts could be anyone that's either a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. Or you yourself healing yourself. Okay, this could represent you as well. Healing your heart. Working very hard with the angel blessings and with your dedicated effort. You can heal yourself so that your romantic life can improve. This could also be a new person coming into your life that helps heal you. And with your dedicated effort, you have attracted someone that is loving, that's kind, that's a patron of the arts. Someone with their emotions already under control, someone that can help you. This could also be a counselor for those of you that chose B. A counselor that comes into your life to help you. Someone that can help you that's very traditional. So this could be a psychiatrist, a psychologist, or someone that's into the healing arts. That could be a counselor to help you. And to help you put dedicated effort into working on your romantic life, on your emotional life. This could also be someone that comes into your life for a marriage. This represents a marriage card. This could also represent a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn that comes into your life to help you with your emotional life because of your dedicated effort. Or someone that's very traditional in the way that they think. For those of you that chose C, you have a lot of choices. You have 2 7s here showing already. Daydreams and decisions. This is the card of being a bit confused, not knowing what direction to take, having too many choices to choose from and not knowing which one to go to. You also have the 7 of Swords, and it represents a theft. It could represent a theft of your thoughts, of time. This wishy-washy, indecisive energy that you have going on is stealing your peace. It's making you think too much. This could also represent you going in one of these directions. You have 7 choices, and all of a sudden you're doing one thing, and you've been doing one thing for many years, and all of a sudden you just say, you know what? I want to go in this other direction. This daydream, this desire that I have, this dream that I want to manifest, and you pick up all your stuff and you move in a completely different direction than what you've been doing, and that this card can represent that. And by doing so, you become very successful. This is the 6 of Wands, where other people realize, wow, you've really done something great for yourself. So you've been doing something all along, and all of a sudden you change your mind. You go, you know what? That does not work for me anymore. I'm going to go after this thing that I've always dreamt of and always have been too afraid to go after that dream, to go after that desire, that talent, to use that talent to move myself up, to get on another level, to be happy, to meet new people, to be surrounded by the type of people that I actually like or would like to have around me. And you become very successful in doing so. So don't worry about who you're going to hurt or what you're going to do or how you're going to get there. You follow that dream because there's something that you're wanting to do. Your intuition's been telling you to do it, and you've been holding back because you're afraid. You're afraid you're not going to succeed in all the hard work that you're going to have to do. But the 7 of Swords represents leaving something behind, not taking everything with you. Leave what you don't need, your thoughts, your struggles, whatever it is that's been holding you back. Leave it there and move in another direction. Whether it's metaphorically with your thoughts or in an actual movement of leaving a relationship behind, of leaving a place, a job, whatever it is that you need to say adios to, say it and do it. And for those of you that chose B, it looks like you've worked very, very hard for this commitment that you're going to get from someone that's coming into your life really soon. So don't give up. Keep following the path that you are on. For those of you that chose A, by reaching out to others, you'll be able to help yourself, free yourself from the things that have been holding you back. Spend some time in meditation. This energy is going to move slow, but it's going to help ground you in a way that once you learn how to meditate and once you learn how to spend time outdoors and gain energy from the earth, you are not going to stop because it's going to help release you from the things that have held you back. And you're going to put a lot of effort into it. Besides that, you're going to have a lot of help from other people. Alright guys, I do love you. I hope this wasn't too confusing. It was a lot of information, but I love the reading. I love you guys. talk to you again next week. And if you would like a private reading with me, please click the link below or write to me at raisashealingarts11 at gmail.com. And bye for now.